Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4 Mandate of Heaven, playing as Japan, the Emperor of China. Well, in name only, because we do have a looming disaster for not having enough accepted Chinese cultures in our empire, but there's not a lot I can do about that right now, unfortunately. I've been doing a little thought about this. So, we have a truce with Ming until April of 1589. The disaster will fire in September of 1584, so we have just a few years left before this is going to fire. Now, it's not the end of the world. If this does fire, it looks like we lose the stability, we lose a lot of mandate, but once we were able to accept a couple Chinese cultures, it'll go away, we'll get the mandate back. So it does suck for a while, but it doesn't have to be the end of the game, right? It's not the end of the world. But I would like to avoid it entirely if I can. The problem is, because we have that truce timer, there's nothing we can do with Ming. So, I'm going to be watching the rebellions currently happening in Ming with great interest. If some nations declare independence, then I might be able to try and conquer some of their land and force some new cultures. But if they don't do so before 1584, yeah, this is going to suck. This is going to suck pretty bad, but alright, let's kind of move on. Cochin cancel their military access, and Japanese Alaska. You know what? Speaking of Japanese Alaska, let's rename these guys. Been trying to think through what I might call them. I saw a couple of suggestions, but what I think I might do is call them... Well, I had a couple of different options, really. So, let's see. If I go here to... What I was thinking about calling them was, I think it's Tsumetai Tochi? Tsumetai Tochi, or something like that. Which I think translates roughly to cold lands in Japanese. I think. Then again, I've never really understood some of the different... Like, there's a couple different words that apparently came out with it depending on whether I had capitalized C or L. So I'm not entirely positive. So I'm going to call it Tsumetai Tochi. The other option, I think, was to call it something like Kasukadia, which I think is basically the Japanese way of saying Cascadia. But no, we're going to go with Tsumetai Tochi. And hopefully that works for us, and hopefully I'm not wrong, because, well, I do these things in batches, and I won't know until, you know, I won't be able to correct it until next Monday. But anyway, moving on. It was actually really amusing watching the comments of the last week. Saw Monday and Tuesday, right, a lot of comments coming out like, no, don't attack Ming, it's suicide, it's going to be a disaster. And I'm like, yeah, see, I already recorded ahead of time. I know what's going to happen. It's not going to be a disaster. In fact, it's going to be awesome. So yeah, but I'm glad it went well. I am glad. Let's explore the West Indian Ocean. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. So, nothing to do until some rebels are starting to fire. Let's see. We can actually take a look at the unrest that's going on. Well, first off, we already have troops here in Beijing, which should be fine. Can't get many troops up here because I think that the supply limit's pretty low. That said, we also have a 6-maneuver general. We might be fine here. Let's go ahead and go there and see how that feels. But what's really interesting is if you look at Ming, can we see their unrest? No, we can't see their unrest. Crap. Well, I wanted to see that. I thought it would be fun. But oh well, we're not allowed to see what happens to Ming. Ming, I'm pretty darn sure, is in a lot of trouble. They should have plus 10 unrest, which means most of their provinces will at least have some unrest, if not a ton of it. And considering how many provinces are in each of these respective culture groups, I mean, even if you had only like 4 or 5 unrest in all of the Shandong provinces, for example, that still ends up being like 20% unrest per chance per month. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot is going to fire, and because the Ming army is going to take 50% extra damage, it's going to suck for them, you know? They're going to take a lot of damage. They won't be able to deal with even modest rebel groups. Ming has fallen, and the Fushimi dynasty is now believed to be the new holders of the Mandate of Heaven. We are expected to pick up the mantle of the Emperor and bring the Chinese people into a new era of prosperity and stability. If we want to win over the remaining supporters of Ming rule, we must start to build our own imperial bureaucracy and invest in a strong, durable state. On the other hand, Mihito I worries that disloyal officials will remain within any organization we inherit from his predecessors. Lose power, gain meritocracy, and 10 mandate. That's a lot of power to lose. However, we could gain a stability, which I like. I'm going to purge the remaining loyalists. No one shall remain loyal to the old Ming dynasty. A new era has dawned in Asia. This is only the beginning, after all. Now, yeah, I took that because extra stability means more, better unrest, more money. It also means that we should be getting our mandates slightly faster, too, because we get a little extra modifier from the stability. By the way, I did see some comments a little bit ago saying you don't have to make tributaries out of the people who are not bordered to you. You don't lose any mandate, and that's certainly true. I mean, we're not losing mandate because we don't have Chinook as a tributary. We wouldn't lose mandate if Codent wasn't my tributary. That said, we also do get a tiny bit of money and a tiny bit of power, and frankly, since I'm not intending on conquering some of these guys right now, I don't think it's going to hurt me too much. Hey, look, a new colony. Nice. Turn 8's doing good. Although that said, I would be interested in knowing what would happen if I did want to cancel a tributary. And by the way, get off of Chinook. I'm not gonna vassalize these guys. We're just gonna conquer them. I want to know what happens if we break a tributary. Do we lose much? I imagine we get a truce timer, but I don't think it's gonna be like losing a stability or anything. Hey, look, separatists, Kalka. Yeah. So here's the thing: they could cross over into my borders and stack wipe an army. I'm not gonna risk that. We have to raise up our maintenance for a while. And we have a new treasure fleet from Sumitai Tochi. Immoral prices, grain prices, force the merchants to lose stuff. This actually could be a great opportunity to get some influence out of these guys, since they are rather low. Merchant guilds gain loyalty and influence. Sounds pretty nice. I'm not going to deal with... Well, we could do this if we don't want to spend the money, but I don't want to spend the manpower either. Let's just pay the money. We got plenty of money. Thank you, merchants. Let's grant you a monopoly charter while we're at it. I could demand some support from you now. Unfortunately, I can't, grant new world charters and stuff until they have up to 40% influence. And for that, we would need to give them some more territory, such as this one, which is a coastal center of trade. If we did this, this would increase their influence up to 41.8%. Perfect. Do that. And then we shall also grant you the New World Charter to give me better settlers, and I would love to recruit a minister from you. There we go. Excellent. Development cost reduction, trade efficiency improved, and once we feel pretty comfortable with some of these conversions, we've gotten rid of some of the hard ones, I can switch over to the yearly inflation guy for relatively cheap, actually, which will get me more meritocracy, and it will start paying off some of my inflation before it gets too crazy. There you go. See? Ain't so bad. It ain't so bad. Let's put this general in charge over here. Why not? Whoa! See, this is why I raised up the army maintenance, because I figured there was a good chance they're going to come over here and want to siege down Beijing. And if I have no morale, I lose 37,000 troops. Disaster, I tell you. No. Now, it's unfortunate you did that, because you had an opportunity to go siege this stuff down without Ming fighting back. But no. No, you had to fight me. Oh, you fools, you sad, pathetic fools. Hi, Ming. Let's see. Oh, look at the cancerous growth spreading throughout Ming. Ye separatists, Kalka. I got some here. Maybe they have another stack up here. Who knows? Whoa. More Kalka. How big was Kalka? Mongol separatists, Oirat, Korchin, Yaren, Haixi. More Kalka. Korchin, Zhongzhu. Okay. What I want to see are, these guys fire. Stuff that's nearby that I can easily fabricate claims on and conquer before the looming disaster, which is now up to 20%, and I imagine is very likely to fire at this point. I don't think we're going to get lucky enough to not have to worry about it. Ming just went bankrupt! They're so done for! Oh, if only I could declare another war on you. I mean, yes, I'd have to lose 5 stability for breaking a truce. I mean, yeah. You could do that. I don't know if it's quite worth that. I mean, the worst that happens right now from this looming disaster is we temporarily lose mandate and we lose 1 stability. I'm not going to sacrifice 5 stability for the chance to save 1. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The South Atlantic. Could go around South America, you say? Might be a little aggressive. I'm not sure if our ships quite have that. Well, that's a question, actually. Can our ships survive that far from port? If they can, I almost wonder if we could circumnavigate the globe. But for now, let's just go ahead and explore a few more coastlines and stuff. We'll be fine. And Maguin Danao has become self-sustaining. Good. So Ming, having financial or diplomatic, is selling a province? What? Ming sold lands to Caradel, which is who? Oh, these guys. You sold land. Oh, Ming. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not, though. But, wow. Let's send our colonists down here and try to finish it up a little bit faster. Alright, no mission selected. Colonize Visayas, Yukjin, incorporate Ternate into our country. No, not for a while. They still got a ways to go. Where are some of these other places, though? This one right here in the Philippines? Okay. And Yukjin? Oh, conquer. Oh, that's a claim against Korea. Oh. It has to be owned by me directly. I wouldn't finish the mission until I had conquered it. I still want to vassalize Korea, but I don't know. They hate me a lot, but there's a lot of time for this to burn away. It might be fine. This would give me the claim that I need to go ahead and conquer them right now, but I'm already pretty close. So let's go for this thing. I'm not gonna get this mission. If I take some land that belongs to them and then vassalize them, they're gonna want my provinces and claim they have a core on me, and they will be completely correct. I'm just gonna go for a colonial mission. We'll be fine. Eventually, I'm gonna want to do that anyway, right? All right, Zhongzhou. Let's go ahead and convert you next. So I'm saving up some spy network. If we have to get claims against Ming, we could, but if I can support rebels down in this area, I absolutely will. It's got pretty low autonomy across the board. This is a state, it looks like. I have no idea how much unrest the key separatists have, though. It's kind of unfortunate, really. Okay. So, a couple things that I need to do. First off, how's our unrest? We have a bit up here, don't we? Yeah, we do. Up to 40%. I'm shocked. It's way worse than I would have thought it would. We haven't finished our cores yet, either. Yeren separatists in Irkin? Where the heck is that? Where do I have... No, this is Yeren. Oh, I'm sorry. Manchurian. For some reason, I was thinking this area up here, because this is called Manchuria. But apparently, we're talking about this place in Korea. Got it. Okay, well. Nonetheless, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these troops with the general, and we're going to go and save our guys down here. I kind of figured they would have been beaten by these Shinto rebels a while ago, but they didn't. So let's go put them down, because I imagine they're losing money, and they're not going to be able to, like, colonize and stuff so long as those guys are there. We have 1,000 frickin' ducats. What should we do? Well, I know one thing that people were screaming at me to do was to upgrade my navy. Should we do that? I suppose we certainly could. Detach obsolete ships, stay docked. You guys protect trade in the Nippon trade node, and you guys upgrade. 292 ducats there. Easy enough. We also could justify upgrading some forts if we wanted to bastions. One here, for example, wouldn't be so bad. I'm not sure if I need any on the mainland, though. Tempting as that is, I don't think it serves much purpose. I'd rather have one in Beijing once Beijing's been properly cored. But ideally, no enemies will ever land on Japan, proper Japan, ever again. Let's see, the Western Indian Ocean, explore the coast. Let's see what else we got. Who are you? Haixi? Okay. Still waiting on these cores. Playing around at speed 5. Luminous Disaster's getting closer. We're up to 27% now. Taking a while. But it's getting there. Ming was spying on me. How cute. Oh no, sorry, we got caught. Crap. Alright, well, let's get some sort of claim against them. I can't? Why not? Whoa. Why do I need 90? Oh, I can't fabricate claims on them because I have 1 million claims over here already. Oh, now that is interesting. All right. Well, let's go ahead and close that down. We can't get our claim against Korea, finally. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's just any justification of war really would be fine. But let's go for an easy war goal. We'll just say... this one. Yukjin. Okay, anything will do fine. So, how are we doing as far as... Now, here's the interesting thing. I'm surprised that the Yan separatists with far greater development is not as threatening as the Manchurian separatists down here. That is interesting to me. We'll give these guys a little time to reinforce, and then we're going to cross the strait, and we're going to go kill these rebels for them. Yaran separatists have entered into my land, and they're sieging it down. I'm going to let them do their thing. I know it's going to create some unrest, but I don't want to kill a 26 stack for Ming. I want these guys to be breaking free. I want to weaken Ming. That is the idea here. Let's kill these things. Squisha, squisha. Goodbye. Alright, now you guys may come back to Korea. Alright, how are we doing as far as tech? Still got a ways to go as far as the next level of admin tech. We still are 5 years ahead of time. I could justify continuing down quality ideas and try to work toward that final idea of discipline and the artillery combat ability, which will be amazing. So let's go ahead and go for copper bottoms. Yep, why not? Naval attrition, minus 25%. Now I think there actually is a good chance that we could circumnavigate the globe. Should we give it a shot? I think maybe we should give it a shot. It could be worth it. Force migration. Force them to relocate? Huh. Did you move somewhere? No. No, I'm not too sure why. Majapahit is a pirate haven. Oh no. Why is the game performance slowing down all of a sudden? It's gotten kind of bad. Wow, look at this. Oh. I almost feel bad, but at the same time, I totally don't. This is good. We've gained a core on Beijing and Gyeongsong. If we wanted to... I still don't want to invest in humanist ideas until I've gotten some more tech. Once we cross 30%, it's going to be... that's about the point where I normally would say that the cost modifier is high enough that I'm not eager to take more tech. So... yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see. Still want to vassalize Korea, though. I'm kind of surprised we're not losing mandate from not having Korea as a tributary. Doesn't that seem a little odd? Because it says here that non-tributaries should be +0. So in other words, no effect. But I thought that we would lose some mandate every month for every neighboring country that is not a tributary, and that includes Korea, presumably. So I don't know. I find that a little bit weird. Alright, we finished that. You know what? Let's try circumnavigating the globe. I have never successfully done this before anyone else. I've never been the first. But let's give her a shot. You guys can probably... oh, you're still not quite repaired. Oh, hello. Min separatists are up on the list. Okay. Free advisor slot. Our guy died. Alright, yearly inflation it is. Have our troops not been delivered to Korea yet? There they are. Alright. Have you guys left? You have. I'm going to go ahead and take, like, 1 regiment. Maybe 2, actually. Let's take them. And we'll drop them off and unsiege this so we can finish the core. Go on. Go on, land. There you go. You guys dock up a little bit. And I'm going to upgrade these ships as well for 200 and something ducats. Can purchase an ability in the Age of Reformation. Again, no mercenaries. This is useless to me. So I guess the only thing we can get really is prestigious conversions. Alright, done. Cool. So at this point, the Age of Reformation has no new abilities that interest me, but some of the ones that we have now are still quite strong. So I'm not eager for the Age of Reformation to end, but when it does, I think we'll be okay. Doo-doo-dee-doo. Alright, you are taking some attrition as you go around Africa. Just stick to the southern half of the map. Why do you have to go all the way up to Europe? Why do you have to go all the way up to Europe? They're not going to make it. I don't know. Maybe we can, maybe we can persuade a European nation to grant us, like, I don't know, dock access. I don't think they're going to make it. I think we're going to lose our explorer. It's not a huge deal. Losing the ships kind of sucks, but yeah, they're not going to make it. All right. Can I cancel your mission? Why not? It doesn't show why you can't. Yeah, they're gonna die. They're all gonna die. All right, I got a little over ambitious, I think. Unless like Spain will give it to us or something, but I don't expect it. Still quite a long time ahead of time on Diplotech, so I'm not gonna grab this, even though the global settler increase is very tempting. Oh boy, yeah, high naval attrition. Oh, it's way too bad. Oh, 15%. Okay, Copper Bottoms was not gonna save them. They're all dead. They're all very, very dead. I'm so sorry. Look, like I said, I never really try circumnavigating the globe. I never get to do it first. I thought with maybe a 25% extra durability we had a chance. But wrong was I. We did not stand a chance. And the ships have been lost in the Capes of Good Hope. Oh well, we made it as far as Africa. We almost got to the Mediterranean. Not quite, but we almost got there. Come on, Ming. I need you to die. Majapahit has embraced colonialism. Good for you. Claims. Yep, fully aware of that. Regional nobles challenge Japan. Iwami. Local taxes and manpower. Here's the thing. In Iwami, I don't really care that much about the taxes and the manpower as much as I care about the gold. We could get some more loyalty. Just grant them some more loyalty. As long as we keep the gold, we're not losing a lot of money, I don't think I care. Why is that still called a Japanese Alaska fleet? It's still called Japanese Alaska. That's weird. Sumitai Tochi. Yeah, it's got the right name, but it's not like giving it the right adjective or right description. But we'll fix that. See if that'll work. Okay, what was I doing? I had a thought. Ming is a feudal monarchy. They have a new monarch. Okay. You guys can now protect trade in the Nippon trade node. Do that. Can I embrace Beijing? If I made you into a state, what would that look like? Still missing a lot of local stuff. It would not be a very good state. Honestly, until we're able to get another... until we're able to get more land of this culture group, I don't think that we can... I'm trying to think of whether or not we can adopt at least a Chinese culture group, but if we don't have two, it doesn't matter. So... Alright, we can invest in some tech. Let's go ahead and do that with the admin power. Done. Another idea group is on the way. What would we even get? Influence ideas is tempting. Influence is very good. Very good. Diplomatic is not bad either. Diplotech cost reduction could be kind of nice. Trade, we found, has been pretty powerful, but to be honest, I think trade ideas are better if you're actually going to be around an end node, especially like Venice, Genoa, or the English Channel. We could make trade really powerful, don't get me wrong. We could use trade. We could. I'm just wondering if economic would be better. But one's a Diplo idea group and one's an admin idea group, so there you go. Hey, someone broke free. First ones. Zhongzhou, hi. Okay, we could try to kill them and take their land. Are you a Chinese culture? I don't think so. No, you're Manchu. So that doesn't actually help me much. Actually, I never did get to test. What happens if you break a tributary? I want to find out exactly what happens. A truce, that's it. It's a 5-year truce. So we can make them tributaries. I don't need to force them to be a tributary if they're willing to do so for free. No. I'm gonna beat up Korea, and then when the chance arrives, I'm going to feed this stuff to Korea and then Diplo annex it. Reason being, we've done pretty well on the Diplo power thus far, but admin power we've been a little bit lower on. So let's make a stronger vassal. That sounds okay. Alright, we still have some rebels getting kind of close. Something defected to Korchen. Alright, Ming's losing more lands. You guys may go back down here. Urkin has been cored. Good. Yeah, still got unrest. Oirats. Oirat are all the way down here? Holy crud. Oh, Ming. Oh, Ming. You got 4 years to lose enough people that I can start getting some more cultures. Oh, and they're walking into Beijing and dying. That's brilliant. They got nowhere else to go. I guess I'm not really surprised, but still. As long as we keep these guys on high maintenance, they're going to be fine. So, do we accept the Manchurians are really close to firing and go kill Korea real quick? How many forts you got, Korea? You got a couple. You got a few mothballed forts, in fact. Why do you have 4 forts? 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they're all, well, 2 of them are mothballed. Thought. Hi, you. Come here real quick. If we did declare war on them, we could grab 2 forts, like, instantly, and I know that they don't have an army. Let's just do a conquest war on them real quick. Confirm. Split. Go here. Go here. We're not going to be able to get this fort, unfortunately. It's going to take too long to land, so... Not much point. You guys just go ahead and land up here. But we can grab these 2 mothballed forts. Well, I thought we could. Crap. Screwed the timing on that one a little bit. We should have started the war at the very beginning of the month. That was my bad. Oh well, grab the war goal. We'll be fine. Okay, that's 1 fort down. Go kill their troops. Squisha, squisha. And go to their capital and finish them off. Stack wipe. Easy. Now, let's go over here and blockade them for a little bit. I'm going to force them to be our vassal. Hello! Holy crap. Okay. So this is some of the stuff I was talking about. Hi, Yaren. Hi, Korchin. Hi, Haixi. Hi, Mongolia. Hi, Liang. Hi, Wu. Hi, Min. Hey! Chinese states! We can conquer them! I need claims, of course, but... Yeah, we found our targets. Alright, build spy networks on both of them. Quickly as you please. I need to conquer land and create some Chinese states. Some Chinese accepted cultures. That will be the goal. Alright, who wants to be my tributary? Go off of Korea. We don't care about them. And that siege is done. Moving on. Actually, you guys willing to be just my vassal right now? No, not quite yet. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Suppose I shouldn't have expected anything else. Influence and actions. No one's willing to be a tributary. That surprises me. Huh. Mongolia is surprisingly quite large. Yaren, I am surprised you don't want to be a tributary. They're hostile to me, huh? That's interesting. I mean, I could kill you. We could just declare war on you and force you to become a tributary. Am I losing mandate now? I should be. No, I'm not. Why not? Now, see, here's the thing, right? So, I thought this way this worked is if you had your capital, if you had any nation bordering you, just you, in general, that would count. However, what if it's not based on that? I'm trying to remember what that comment said now. What if it's actually based on adjacent lands to my capital? So as long as my capital is on an island, it doesn't matter. That would suck because it means that I really can't get a whole lot of mandate. Well, then again, no, I'm still getting some tributary stuff. I'm getting 0.01. It's not a lot, but I'm getting some. I don't know. We might want to force some tributary at the very least because it's an easy way of getting some free power. But anyway, yeah. So let's just finish this war off. You split, go here. You go here. Who are you? How do you have that many troops? They're disbanding them right now because they can't afford that many. It was all separatists. Makes sense. All right, Korea wants out of the war. Good. Let's peace out with them. And you got 64 ducats. It's not really much to speak of. I could have you at least... No, I can't have you cancel any cores. You know what? We're just going to end you like this. Thank you, Korea. And we've done it. An ideology for our empire. By assuming the mantle of Imperial China, we have taken a step into the ancient tradition. Japan has inherited a number of institutions, such as the examination system and the concept of a heavenly mandate, that are closely associated with the Chinese philosophy of Confucianism. As the new empire of China, it is up to us to which degree we wish to integrate these ideology into our own, but embracing Confucian philosophy would likely both help us rule the vast empire we now claim and strengthen our mandate in the mind of the public. Shogun is the son of heaven. Confucian becomes a new state religion? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I liked Shinto. I wanted to keep Shinto. It's interesting. Crap. Alright, we're going to lose the stability here, and the reason is not necessarily because actually the Confucian religion also is now very different in this expansion. It is still very interesting and worth playing with, but we're playing as Japan. For the sake of the theme, I kind of feel like I have to stick with Shinto, so that's why I'm gonna ignore it, but otherwise that would have been very tempting. Alright, I'm going to have to end this video here. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.